Yo, what's up, guys? It's Nick from Begins Gaming, and welcome back to another MLB The Show 20 Diamond Dynasty video. As today, we are going to be talking about one of the first second inning bosses that was just revealed. It wasn't just revealed, it was revealed a couple of hours ago on all of MLB The Show's social medias. They gave it to us early, and it is going to be a 93 overall Prime Joe Carter. Now, what I wanted to do in this video was I wanted to sort of predict his ratings and to sort of just discuss this and to see like how this affects the other two bosses. So far 0 for 1 on my predictions, but as of always with these types of videos, I went back in MLB 19 and I found all of the Joe Carter cards, and this was the only one that was in the game last year. And this was the pre-order diamond from that 1 in 30 pack. It's an 87 overall, so it's not nearly as good as the one that we're going to get on Friday. 64 contact versus righties, 92 contact versus lefties, 72 power versus righties, 106 power versus lefties with 81 vision. He was a bad fielder too. So this is definitely not the same card that we're going to get on Friday. I just wanted to show you guys this as an example. So this Joe Carter card is specifically for the 1993 postseason, which was the year that he hit the walk-off to win the World Series. That's why he is 125 clutch. So I just wanted to show you guys this card and show you guys the stats, because I based some of my stuff off of this. So I went on to Baseball Reference and I looked at Joe Carter's career stats and his career splits. So he was never really a good fielder, so he's not gonna have insane fielding. But if you take a look here, keep in mind, this card, they showed it, this is going to be in the Prime series. That means this is going to be based on this player's prime. So I would say Joe Carter's prime was definitely 91, 92, 93, and 94. Maybe you can add 95 and 96 to the end. But I think that specifically these 4 years were his prime years, which is pretty crazy because it's age 31, 32, 33, 34. So I think that this card is going to be based on these 4 years. And if we take a look at the awards, All-Star, all 4 of these years, MVP candidate, all 4. He came in 5th, 3rd, 12th, and 10th. 2 Silver Sluggers. So this is definitely going to be a really good hitting card. If we take a look at his batting averages, 273, 264, 254, 271. That's decent. He's not going to have that high contact. We'll go more into that later. Same thing with the home runs. 33, 34, 33, 27. So I took a look at these stats, and with the splits, so if we're looking at his career splits versus right-handed pitchers, he has a 252 batting average compared to 278 versus lefties. So he's definitely going to have higher contact versus lefties and righties. And for home runs, 281 versus righties and 115 versus lefties. So he's going to have more power versus righties than lefties. All right, so I don't know why my computer isn't going all the way full screen, but I made this. So I made my predictions for this 93 Joe Carter. I didn't do every stat, obviously, because that would just take too long. I did the main hitting stats and fielding. So, as you can see, contact versus righties, 81. Contact versus lefties, 83. Now, you saw his batting averages. They were around the 270s at the highest. I think that's where 81 and 83 is. Especially when you're trying to get a sort of juiced up legend version of someone. Because this is probably going to be Joe Carter's highest overall card because it's his prime card. So I did 81 and 83 for contact with a higher rating versus lefties because he had a better batting average versus lefties. And then for power, I did 111 versus righties and 106 versus lefties. Now, that might be a little high for what he actually did, but number one, people hit less homers back then, which is very true. Mid-30s homers is like 40, I think, right now, something like that. So I think those are legitimate power numbers for this Joe Carter card. Vision, I'm going to say 86. He didn't walk an insane amount. He walked a good amount, but he wasn't like incredible. And his vision in his MLB 19 card, I think, was like 80 or something. And his fielding I have as 72. Now his MLB 19 card was 64, I think. I think that's just going to go up 8 just to get his overall up to a 93. So, with this Joe Carter out, who do we think the other two bosses are going to be? Now, if you guys did not see my predictions video, I'm about to spoil it. So if you don't want to get spoiled, then pause, open a new tab, and watch the video. So, for my predictions video, I had Ralph Kiner, Jimmy Fox, and Christy Mathewson. So, now that Joe Carter has been revealed, you can take Ralph Kiner off the list. There's no way they do 2 outfielders in one program. There's just no chance they would do that. Okay, for Jimmy Fox and Christy Mathewson, they're still good candidates. I'm still gonna stick with them, but we could see. I feel like one of the cards is gonna be a flashback and not a legend. I don't know. I feel like that's gonna happen. They didn't really ever do. They rarely. I don't really think they. Besides the first inning, I don't think they ever did 3 legends. There are definitely a lot of flashback hitters they could do. There's less flashback pitchers, though. I think if they were to do a flashback pitcher, I think it would be Zach Greinke. Now, Zach Greinke, right, he had a signature series card last year, 96 overall. He was a headliner card. So, perfect for him to be a first-inning boss. I think that he could be like a 96 in the second inning program. Another thing is that last year, and keep in mind, these were without prestiges. They didn't have prestige diamonds last year. The second inning program, they had a 92, a 94, and a 98. The 92 was a flashback hitter, being Miguel Cabrera. The 94 was a legend hitter, being Vladimir Guerrero Sr. I got it right this time. And then the 98 was a flashback pitcher, 98 overall signature series, Madison Bumgarner. I think they could do the same here. They have their 92/93 with Joe Carter. I think that they could do like a 95 Jimmy Fox, the one from last year, the postseason. And then maybe a 97 or a 96 or 98 Christy Mathewson or Zach Greinke, who I just put out there. So, yeah, that is going to be it for this video. I just want to post this for the news, and if they post any more, I might post it depending on my schedule. We'll see. So, yeah, that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm your host, Nick from Big Guns Gaming, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.